For decades, Ben Shephard has been a familiar presence, steady, reassuring, and endlessly professional. He has shared laughter with millions, navigated live television with ease, and built a career defined by warmth and reliability. To viewers, he has always seemed certain of his path, but behind the confident smile was a moment few ever saw. A crossroads that quietly tested everything he believed about success, family, and the meaning of a life well lived. This is not the story of a public collapse or a dramatic exit. It is the story of a private decision made away from the cameras at a time when the weight of responsibility felt heavier than ever. As Ben's career reached a new level of momentum, opportunity came knocking more insistently. Bigger roles, greater visibility, a schedule that promised professional fulfillment but demanded personal sacrifice. For someone who had worked hard for every step, saying yes felt natural, yet something tugged at him, an unease that couldn't be ignored. Those closest to Ben noticed the shift before the public ever could. The late nights stretched longer, the quiet moments at home became fewer, and while the applause grew louder, the simple rhythms of family life, shared meals, unguarded conversations, ordinary mornings began to slip through the cracks. It was during this period that Ben faced his toughest choice, not between jobs, but between versions of himself. One path offered continued ascent, a future defined by accolades and constant presence. The other asked him to slow down, to risk being misunderstood, and to prioritize the parts of life that don't come with scripts or standing ovations. For an audience in their 60s, this dilemma may sound deeply familiar. Many have stood at similar thresholds, choosing between ambition and balance, between providing and being present. Ben's struggle reflects a universal truth. Success often asks for more than we expect, and sometimes more than we're willing to give. What makes this moment so poignant is that Ben didn't arrive at his decision through certainty, but through honesty. He listened to his family, to his own fatigue, to the quiet realization that time, once spent, cannot be reclaimed. The question became simple yet profound. When the lights dim, who do you want to be remembered as? In choosing to recalibrate his priorities, Ben didn't abandon his career. He redefined it. He learned to say no when necessary, to protect the spaces that mattered most, and to accept that stepping back can be an act of strength, not weakness. It was a choice that required humility in an industry that often rewards constant visibility. There were moments of doubt, of course. Turning down opportunities always invites second-guessing, but over time, clarity replaced fear. Ben discovered that fulfillment doesn't disappear when you shift your focus, it deepens. The joy of being present, of watching life unfold without rushing past it, brought a richness no headline could offer. Today, Ben Shephard remains admired not just for his work, but for the balance he quietly models. His toughest choice, unveiled only in hindsight, serves as a gentle reminder that life's most important decisions are rarely made on stage. They happen in quiet rooms, in honest conversations, and in the courage to choose what truly matters. At that emotional crossroads, Ben chose not the louder path, but the truer one, and in doing so, he found a legacy that extends far beyond television screens.